Yo guys, what's going on? This is Jack2505. Today we're diving into the Neo-Volkite pistol after its recent 5.0 patch, where the damage sensitivity increased from 1 to 1.5. I spent the last few days testing this weapon on lethal difficulty, the hardest mode available. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channels. Let's get on with the video. I tested the Neo-Volkite with the Bulwark, Vanguard and the Assault classes to see how it performs against some of the game's most annoying and terrifying enemies. And let me tell you, I would say there is a definite improvement. So let's break it down. First off, the key change in the 5.0 patch is that the damage sensitivity for the Neo-Volkite has been boosted from 1 to 1.5. This makes a huge difference against specific enemies such as the Devourer, the Barbel Strangler Tyranid Warrior, the Venom Cannon Tyranid Warrior, the Rubric Marines, the Flamer Rubric Marines, and the annoying Zone Throat. These enemies are now much easier to deal with thanks to the faster time to kill, the extra damage, and the more burning after time as well. So if you're running into teammates who are also using the Neo-Volkite, it can be even better. And you'll notice these enemies, they melt a lot faster with that stacking damage. During my testing, I found that with the Bulwark and the Assault class, I was more comfortable using those two classes with the Neo-Volkite weapon. The Bulwark with its extra protection lets you stay on the fight longer, keeping the pressure up with the Volkite. Meanwhile, with the Assault class, it benefits from the Auxiliary Arsenal perk, which boosts secondary weapon damage by 15%. And when you combine that with the Neo-Volkite, you can notice a real boost in performance. My preferred version of the Neo-Volkite is the high damage variant with the perks that increase damage and the splash burning radius. This combination lets you deal solid AoE damage while still keeping your distance. Against enemies like the Devourer, which can be an absolute nightmare to deal with at times, the improved damage sensitivity makes it a much fairer encounter. You can keep your distance, play it safe, and still take them down fairly quickly. And I think that the Neo-Volkite performs better than the bolt or plasma pistols when dealing with the zone throats and against terminus bosses as well. That's added splash damage, and the continuous support damage and the sensitivity increase really makes a difference. So what's the verdict? If you enjoyed using the Neo-Volkite pistol before the patch, you're going to like it even more now. And it's definitely more of a viable option on lethal, especially when you're running Bulwark also, or the Vanguard as well. Is it better than the bolt or plasma pistols overall? Probably not, but for enemies like the zone throats, and I would say some of the terminus enemies, it definitely holds its own. You can finally play with confidence without random teammates giving you that look like, why would you use that? Overall, the 5.0 patch has turned the Neo-Volkite into a solid support damage weapon that's worth trying on your next run. It performs better, feels better, and makes dealing with certain enemies a whole lot smoother. So that's it for the Neo-Volkite Pistol 5.0 review. If you're still on the fence about trying it out, I would say give it a shot. I promise you will notice a difference, and let me know in the comments how you're finding the Neo-Volkite Pistol post patch and which class you think makes the most of it. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel, and thank you very much for making it to the end of the video. My name is Jack2505 and I'll see you in the next video.
Soil makes a and a rapid presence. Going for attack. Engage my shields. Preparing disciplinary. Rally and coordinate. Xenos biomass on scope. Fresh cast. Target from rallying fresh moving. On me!
Due to the volatile nature of the fusion battery, safety protocols prevent it from moving without an attendant. Lead it along the tracks to the junction station.
Crack grenade out! There is something wrong with the tracks.